I was being bullied at school, you know, the usual stuff. Other students giving me grief because I had an old brick of a phone and I didn't have a decent laptop. I got so fed up with it. Just those daily relentless digs. I'd heard about this guy who'd lend students money, no questions asked. So I thought, what have I got to lose?
I saw how easy Sophie found it to borrow cash. I wanted a new dress for the school prom. I mean, who wants to go to the prom in a second-hand, out-of-date dress? Not me. I'd seen the one that I wanted. It was pretty expensive, so I needed to get my hands on some cash. Quick, smart.
So, what happened next?
Well, I decided to borrow some money from him because things were really tough at home. I knew Mum had been struggling financially. Christmas was coming and I just wanted to get her a nice present. Everyone knew where to find this guy. It was like an unspoken thing around the school. Every Friday, just around the corner from the school gate. You could find him if you wanted his help. I went. He wasn't that bothered about the reason I wanted a loan. He was really friendly and asked what would work for me and how I paid him back. Gave me the cash there and then.
We agreed I'd use my paper round to pay him back each week. It was fine for the first couple of weeks and so sweet. When I came into school with the latest phone, everyone was well jealous. It made a nice change.
When I missed a couple of days of payment because I'd been off sick from my Saturday job, he said I now own an extra £200 on top of the money I borrowed. He said my payments were now doubled in the amount of each week and he wanted a lump sum for the following week. There's no way I could get my hands on that amount of money in time.
That's when the trouble began. He put me up against the wall and told me that he and his mates weren't very happy with me.
He started waiting for me after school. I tried going different ways, staying late, rushing out of lessons as soon as the bell went. But he always seemed to find me and started threatening me.
My family got ill through all the stress of it. My mum ended up signed off work with the stress, and of course that didn't help because we had even less money to pay him. Eventually a social worker who was trying to support us through the difficult time gave us a phone number and encouraged us to call and get help.
Once we had made the call, I felt so much better.
They gathered evidence against him and his mates. I hadn't realised that his business was actually illegal.
It turned out there were loads of other people in the area who had been on the receiving end of the same treatment.
We were so well looked after, and the best part, we don't have to pay back the money we borrowed or all the interest he said we owed.